Hey guys, what's up? It's Paige and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video that I really have had a very hard time making. And since this video is about 10 months overdue, I figured why not make it the day that I meet him again. So here is my Shawn Mendes meet and greet experience from September 9th, 2014. So the first time I ever met Shawn was on the Austin tour, and he came to Cleveland for the second to last stop of the tour. So about a few days before the concert, I decided to kind of call arena and be like, hey, can you let me know this information, where am I supposed to go, and where, what door, what time do I need to be there. I got all that information from the venue and from just Shawn's team in general. So when the day came, I had to go straight from school to the venue. I couldn't stop at home to drop my stuff off. I literally got ready in the car. So on our way to the venue, I brushed my hair out, kind of fixed it a little bit, because of course I had dance practice that morning. And I wore my concert clothes to school. So basically what happened was we got to the venue and we were about 10 or 12 in line, and I had this big yellow envelope with letters from me and all my friends, and it was just Maya and I and some other girls, and we were just chilling there in the barricades waiting for someone. So it was about 90 degrees outside. It was really hot. We waited there for a good hour and a half to 2 hours until someone started checking us in. So basically when you get checked in, you get your VIP laminate. It's the exact same thing. I'm sure you've seen the VIP laminate because I'm not gonna go get mine. But it's just the picture from the, is it Teen Vogue or MTV? It's from one of the photo shoots that he always uses. Billboard. It was from the Billboard photo shoot. And it's a Shawn Mendes Summer Tour VIP 2014. Summer Tour 2014. So you get one of those and they check you in. You need photo ID to get in, to prove that you are you. And so basically after they checked everyone in, we were taken inside to the hallway that kind of wraps around the whole venue, and they said, okay, so Shawn's doing sound check right now, or he's about to start sound check, and after he's done, he's going to come up here and meet you guys. So the rules that went with this meet and greet were the following. You couldn't kiss him, he couldn't kiss you, you couldn't pick him up, he couldn't pick you up. So those were literally the only rules, right? So I had this pose where we were going to sit on the floor, and I'm like, can we sit on the floor? And the guy turns to me and he's like, no, that's gross. And I'm like, okay, so now I have to find a completely new pose. So I chose the pose, the Harry Styles pose. I'm sure you've all seen it. It's with the girl with her arms around him and she's lifting her chin. And it's so cute. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So after a few minutes, we could hear Shawn's sound check, through the curtains that led into, the seats. So we listened for a little bit, and then eventually Shawn came up, and we were all kind of, quiet, and be like, hi, Shawn. And no one, screamed or anything, because there were, 50 of us. So when it came time for my turn, my friend Maya was behind me recording, and I went up, I gave the guy my phone, and I went and gave Shawn a hug, and I wrapped my arms around his neck and stood up on my toes, and I'm like, hi, Shawn, and he's like, hi, hon, how are you? And I'm like, good. And he's like, were you gonna ship this to me? It was because I was holding the big yellow envelope, and I'm like, what? And he's like, were you gonna ship this to me? And I'm like, no, what? I was so confused. So he took the envelope and went and set it on the table, and he came back to me, and I was holding my hands out, getting ready to explain the pose, because I talk with my hands a lot, And so he came up to me and he starts like intertwining our fingers, and I like take mine out, and he looked so confused. And I'm like, so can I like put my arms around your neck and you like lift my chin? And he's like, I'm sorry, hon, I can't do that. What if we just hold hands and look at the camera? And that's what we did, and our meet and greet picture came out really, really cute, and I was really pleased with the pic that he chose to do. And so after that, I went and got my phone from the man that was taking my picture, and Shawn was like, do you want to sign poster? And I like wasn't like paying attention anymore, and I'm like, oh yeah. So I went back over and got my poster from him, and that was pretty much it. I went and waited for Maya, and then we went outside, and I started crying. And then after that, you could see the meet and greet from outside, so I watched for a little bit. And then we went and got in line to go into the show, and I met up with two of my closest friends, Alyssa and Rachel, and I also met up with my friend Carmen, who I had met at Digitour O2L. And then we went in, I bought merch. I got the Shawn Mendes baseball tee and the white Shawn Mendes like thick bracelet. And then we went to our seats. We ended up getting a few rows ahead of where we were originally sitting because we were going to sit with Rachel and Alyssa because there were 2 extra seats, but they ended up coming halfway through Alex Angelo's set because they're rude. So we ended up moving back a few rows where there was no one sitting. So we sat there, and you know, Shawn came on, I cried through the entire set. I recorded the entire set, literally start to finish. It was like 20 minutes. I recorded the whole thing. I regret it so much. Don't do that ever. Please, I'm begging you. But after that, after Shawn came on, it was Fifth Harmony and then Austin Mahone. And honestly, that has to be one of the best days of my life. It was such an amazing experience getting to meet my idol for the first time. And I'm actually filming this on the day that I'm meeting him for the second time, which is kind of crazy because I needed time to kill. So, well, I have time to kill. So, there's my first Shawn Mendes meet and greet experience, and I'm having my second one today, and I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm fucking meeting Shawn Mendes today. So there was clearly no outro to this video, but thank you so much for watching. This honestly was one of the hardest videos I've ever filmed because it's such a personal experience for me. But I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.